It's an honor to give this keynote address to set the pace for our week. I'll talk about some few statistics. What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? And what's really happening in the sector? The role that agriculture plays in terms of the GDP contribution, but also the labor force that it supports, the women, the men, and the young people. And the fact that it is contributing to export earnings. Therefore, we can't lose sight of the market to whom we are selling our produce. What is government doing is the National Agriculture Extension Policy 2016, whose mission is to promote application of appropriate information, knowledge, technological innovations for commercialization of agriculture. This is in place in 2016, and it's a key policy instrument. That slide summarizes in a nutshell what this policy is about. The policy recognizes pluralism. I've already mentioned the multiple actors in the sector of agriculture extension and advisory services, but also evidenced by the presence in this room, all of us innovating in various capacities. But the policy thrust is to streamline this pluralism so that there is harmonization, there is coordination, we are all aligned in the same direction towards agricultural transformation.
We do support vertical and horizontal linkages so that stakeholders work together. And that's why we come in here to support such an event to take place. I'm aware that some frameworks, for example, the National Agriculture Extension Strategy, there is a demand for enforcing aspects of that strategy which require a bill. It may be something you may need to consider for development or enactment, and we do commit some support towards that.
We have committed ourselves to shift from peasant to middle class. Challenges which are facing extension, which is cross-cutting really in Africa. There are the issues of policy as well, the institutional systems, the issues of funding, the issues of capacity, orientation, use of appropriate methods and tools, and how far they reach, and most importantly, the best application of digital tools, which is very critical.
The Executive Director of the African Forum for Agriculture Advisory Services, the Board and Management of Uganda Forum for Agriculture Advisory Services, the non-state actors, farmers and farm organizations, the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased and honored to officiate at the opening of the first Uganda National Agriculture Extension Week 2023, organized by the Uganda Forum for Agriculture Advisory Services and other key stakeholders in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. Most of you are aware that why we exist as the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, first and foremost, is to have the national food security. We must be able to feed ourselves. The sector has an ecosystem of actors, that must be well coordinated, that must work to complement each other and minimize competition. And to do that, you need to have these actors mainstreamed, these actors linked, to ensure that they are providing the services that eventually lead us to our overall goal as a Ministry of Agriculture.